All right, welcome into Prize Picks on 5 here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Skolnick. You can follow me at Ethan J. Skolnick and at 5 Reasons Sports. I got David Eversole. You can follow him at David W. Eversole. I'm here at Kaseya Center prior to the Miami Heat playing the Milwaukee Bucks in Game 4. We're just going to focus on that here tonight. If you want our other Prize Picks, make sure you follow the 5 Reasons Sports account. I tweet them and I retweet them. And also NBA Central, our new partner. You can find them at the NBA Central on Twitter. Make sure you use the code 5, F-I-V-E, get that initial deposit matched up to $100. That's right. Free money, no rollovers, no games, none of that stuff. No scam. It's basically, they're just giving you money. You put down up to $100, they will give you up to $100. And again, you can get your money out at any time that you need to do so, which people ask me that all the time. I'm like, yes, this is not like those betting sites. So go to prizepicks.com. Use code 5, F-I-V-E. You can download it from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. All right, we're going to give you some of our picks tonight. Go through which ones you like, which ones you don't like. David, I'm going to start on the Heat side. There are a few that I like tonight, but the one I like the best is Kyle Lowry over 1.5 made threes. First thing, he's been rounding into shape here a little bit, no pun intended. But also, I expect his minutes to go up. No Hero, no Oladipo. Gabe Vincent hasn't played particularly well. Feels like you're going to lean on the veterans as you go forward. And he shot reasonably well of late, too. So I think the threes are going to be there. We know the Bucks give them up. So I can see Kyle going 2 of 5, 2 of 6, something along those lines, and getting you the 1.5 threes. The other pick I like on the Heat side, I like Caleb Martin over 1.5 free throws. They did raise that number. That's been a favorite of ours here at the network. Caleb's going to get a ton of minutes tonight. And I also like Bam over 3.5 assists tonight. Not real sure about Jimmy because Giannis is going to be guarding him. I don't know how that's going to play out, but you see Bam's gone over on assists of late. I'm going to play Bam over on the 3.5 assists tonight. Before we get to the Bucks, what do you like on the Heat side?
Kind of segueing on the Caleb Martin play. He's been great in this series, and I agree his minutes are probably going to continue to increase. I took him over 14.5 points plus rebounds. He's averaging around 14 points alone in this series, and he had 11 rebounds in Game 3. So I could easily see him, going 12 and 6 or more along those lines, and easily going over the 14.5 points plus rebounds. But I went under on Kevin Love, 8.5 points. I think they kind of showed they neutralized Brook Lopez, so Milwaukee might try to switch it up a little bit. So Love's minutes may, be down in certain situations. So I took him under 8.5 points on the Heat side as well.
Yeah, I like that one. What do you like on the Bucks side?
Well, I mean, Holiday is just, other than the last game, he's been kind of a menace this whole series. I took him over 22.5 again with the points and rebounds. He's been really good rebounding from the backcourt, grabbing like 5 or 6 a game in the series. I could see him again pushing close to this number just on points alone. I feel like these numbers for him and Martin on the points plus rebounds were both very friendly, just so close to the points alone. And they've both been excellent on the rebounding end for their position. So I like Holiday over 22.5 points and rebounds. And I went under with Giannis and Brook Lopez, 17 rebounds combined. I feel like maybe even if Giannis doesn't, isn't at 100%, I still think he's going to play well. But I just feel like that number is high. And Lopez hasn't really been a factor on the rebounding at all whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, bad back. I don't know how Giannis is going to rebound tonight. It's just hard to know. I went under on Giannis's points. I think 26.5, again, for that reason. He has played really well at times when he's been hurt. We saw him.
We bumped it to 27.
27. Yeah, I'd play it under. I mean, look, you just don't know. Could he score 30 tonight? Absolutely. Okay. Could he have one of those performances like he had in the playoffs a couple of years ago when the knee was bothering him and he ended up winning the championship, winning the Finals MVP? Absolutely. Their backs are to the wall, but his back is bruised right now. And so I don't know that I would play him over. I like Holiday and Middleton combined on points. I still feel like they got to pick up the slack. I kind of feel like Giannis is a bit of a decoy tonight. So I would play Holiday and Middleton over on their combined points. You can do that here on PrizePicks. I got burned on Bobby Portis the other night. I would lean towards playing him over because he did play so poorly the other night. But the thing is, Portis is a guy who feeds off the home crowd. So that one made me a little bit nervous. I'm going to play over Holiday and Middleton right there. You see,
I like him on rebounds.
That I could see. The scoring, you don't know. I mean, last game he didn't provide much. But my favorite props again: Lowry over on the 1.5 threes, Martin over on pretty much anything, Bam over on 3.5 assists, and Holiday and Middleton over on combined scoring tonight. Any other one that jumps out to you before we close?
Not so much on the Heat side. Were there any Duncan Robinson props up there?
I didn't see any Duncan. It's like they're afraid. Oh, there we go.
8.5 points.
What do you think?
I take that over. I'm going to take it. I think, you know what? Ride playoff Duncan right now.
The only thing about playoff Duncan, and I know they don't have Hero and Oladipo's more likely to play, but he made 8 threes against Atlanta last season and then didn't play again for like 4 games. I don't know if I trust Spo's usage with him, but we'll see. I will say on the rest of the board, I like all the LeBron props tonight. So if you don't see a second or third or fourth prop that you like here, you can play them tonight. And again, we got the Lakers and Memphis tonight, kind of a do or die game for Memphis. So we'll see how that one goes. I keep playing Dylan Brooks under, by the way. Keep playing him under. He's shook. For David, you can follow me at David W. Eversole. I'm Ethan. You can follow me, Ethan J. Skolnick at 5 Reasons Sports. Make sure you use the code 5, FIVE. Get that initial deposit match up to $100. Have a good night, everybody.